Hi, Tea Society. Welcome back to the Antisocial Planet. And today we are checking out Dahyun's The First Noel and Silent Night piano. I'm assuming just like her playing the piano cover of these songs. I don't really know. I know she has a few different videos where she just played the piano. Do I have anything insightful that I'm probably going to be able to say about this? Unlikely. Do I know anything about the technicalities of playing piano? No. There was a time when I could sort of sometimes play. Am I just here because Dahyun? Absolutely, yeah. I'm pretty excited for this. I don't know if I've heard her play. I've heard like clips of her playing piano, but I don't know if I've actually just sat down and listened to the whole version, because I think the other piano cover things that she's done have been like Twice songs I haven't gotten to yet, so I haven't actually sat down and listened to them yet. Aw, cute. What a sweetie pie. Wow. Okay, I don't know how to interrupt her. I don't want to interrupt her. She's so cute. Little outfit, little decorations going on. Also, again, like, okay, do I know anything about like playing piano? Honestly, really not really. Okay. I begrudgingly learned some of it because I had friends who played piano, and I spent all of high school eating lunch in the music room because cafeterias are stressful, and there was a piano there. So that's like the extent of my piano knowledge. So I'm easily impressed, to say the least, about this. But one thing noticing is that I love that there are certain parts of this where she's like hitting the keys like a little bit more like harder, and then other times where she's like lightening up the sound of it. And I think that is a really good little like storytelling thing. That's like the most technical I can get about this. But there was like a little bit of like emphasis in some of those like held notes where she put a little bit more like pressure on the keys, and then we're getting these like little flourishes where they're lighter. That's it. That's all I got. Look, hear it. Right? More pressure, and then it lightens up. Someone who can play the piano can give you more info on that. Cutie. I also love that she can just really play. You know how like sometimes people are like, oh, this person can play piano. It can be like anything, right? Where it's like someone who's an actor or a musician, like a singer or whatever, or like an idol. And someone's, oh yeah, this person could definitely play this instrument. And then you watch them play and you're like, yeah, in the way that I can play that instrument, right? And nothing against that, because again, I understand how difficult it is to learn any kind of instrument. I continue to have a love-hate relationship with playing the guitar, in that I both love it and am extremely frustrated by the fact that it is not something that comes easily to me. So it's a bit of a fight, but like I love that like she can like legitimately play piano, right? And I love that she's doing something where it is just like her playing. It's not just that she's someone who enjoys playing the piano, that it's like a different outlet from the other musical stuff that she does. It seems to be something that she like legitimately enjoys. If she's going to be making a whole video that's I'm just going to play piano. And she's done multiple, right? Like I know that she's done other stuff where it's like, here's a piano version of a Twice song. You have to be like a certain kind of person to just want to learn like a whole song that is just piano. I don't know, it's just like it's a fun side to her to be like this other musical outlet that doesn't have anything to do with being an idol or whatever, right? She doesn't need this skill, and yet it's something that she seems to really enjoy. See, I like how there's kind of this muted sound to it here. Fun little flourish. See, like, I love I know I think the volume part of that is like the pedals or whatever. Again, not a piano player, okay? But I love that, like, even in this, you can see some of that building up of, again, like some of the storytelling in it, of some of the parts are quieter, some of the parts are louder. And I think that goes into some of what I was talking about, her seeming like someone who actually enjoys playing the piano. Because for someone like me, can I like play the piano? Yeah. Am I gonna put in like all of the technical parts where I'm like focused on like the storytelling aspect of it? No, I'm just trying to stay afloat. I'm just trying to not miss any beats while I'm playing. I can't be focused on stuff like that. So I think that seeing something like the way that she's pressing down into the keys, or the way that she's controlling the volume of it, or the way that she's adding in these little flourishes into the melodies is showing the storytelling that she's putting into the way that she's playing piano, which is a different level from like just learning the basics about how to play something, even if it's just like accompanying, right? Even this is, she's not singing while doing this. It's not like she's just learning enough of the piano that she can like, sing along with it. It's something that she's focusing an entire video on, an entire piece of music that she's learned just playing the piano too, for this one, like little bits of both these two songs. And I think that shows like a certain love and appreciation for piano that like someone like me doesn't have, or like someone who like, again, knows enough piano to just accompany it, right? Like even me with guitar, I'm like, I basically know enough guitar to accompany while I'm singing, with a few exceptions. Like I really had to learn green sleeves, but that was to pass the test. So I think it shows a different level of like appreciation or study of an instrument to be able to start incorporating in those narrative elements into something, even like singing, right? Like the way that you put in different elements into the way that you're saying different nuances so that you can tell the story and not just sing the lyrics and hit the right notes is like a different level of knowing how to be a vocalist, right? Lovely.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
She's so cute. I always feel like I should wave back when I'm waving in videos. So cute. I love it. Yes, one of them was like Feel Special. I'm like, I haven't listened to that song yet. I know. There's so much Twice music and they keep putting out new albums. I want to catch up too. Okay. But I think that was so well done. Like I was saying, I'm easily impressed because I don't know a lot about what it goes into playing piano and all of that. So someone who has more of a background can definitely break that down more than I possibly could. But I think that it shows a certain love and appreciation for something like playing the piano if you're going to make multiple videos that are like, here's me playing the piano, and like focusing in on like just that and putting in different elements that are like controlling the volume, controlling like how much pressure you're putting onto the keys, putting in different storytelling elements just in the way that you're playing is a different level than someone just learning piano in a way that like an average person like me would. And I think that it's really sweet that she made something that was just like a little Christmas gift to be like, here's a little piece of piano music for once and everything. I think that's a really cute gift to put out. And again, I think shows how much she must enjoy piano for that to be something that she's like sharing with people, right? Like you wouldn't share something like that unless it was like something important to you, right? Gifts are from this place of, I want it to be something that's special to share with people. So I think it's really sweet. Really love that. Like I said, I think it's a cute gift to put out something where you are like learning this arrangement. I don't know how much of that she learned specifically for this or how much that she knew is just like a piano piece, but I think that it's really sweet that she made this video to put out as a gift, and it's just like a little something, and I really appreciate it. I love piano anyway. I think that's such a beautiful instrument, and I wish I knew more about it. Like I wish I had learned more about how to play the piano. It just wasn't something that I had access to growing up and everything, but I always think it's so almost like mesmerizing to listen to someone play piano, and even when it's a classic like these songs, right, where like I know the songs fairly well, that it still has a different feeling to it when it's just like the piano. And I think that it's really sweet that she wanted to put this video out, even with like kind of simple setup. She still took the time, right? Like she still took the time to learn these songs, practice them, film it, and have it like all edited together to post. So I think that's a really like sweet thing for her to do for fans and everything. everything. So I hope you enjoyed listening to that along with me. You can click this playlist to go into my previous reactions, or you can subscribe to miss next time I post a Twice reaction. I will see you in the next video. Bye.